Friends and family, what's going on? We're going to do a little intro episode today. A little intro before the episode. We got Mark Smalls coming in later. Megan, how you feeling? How you doing?
I'm big. I'm pregnant. I'm 8 months. I got 5 weeks to go.
Damn.
I know.
Still?
Still, dude. Can you imagine getting bigger than this?
No.
I'm exhausted. Look at this.
Yeah, damn.
God damn. I keep getting asked if it's multiples. It's one.
You're still hustling, though. I see you in the gym with
I'm in the
Rebecca.
gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Doing some real stuff in there.
Hell yeah.
Been wearing my Wonder Train shorts.
Oh, you rock it? Yeah, you rocking those?
Rocking those. I love the Lululemon Wonder Train shorts. If you don't know about these shorts, get some. They got the high rise for my big belly. And they fit. They're not squeezing me, They're comfortable, but they give structure.
Right.
So I look really hot when we film my workouts.
Right.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's why we love the fact that Lululemon is sponsoring the podcast.
Oh, Lululemon.
Because, I've been feeling good. I know you didn't really say anything, but I've been working out a lot.
Oh, you look so good, bro. Your globe is insane, dog.
And I got the Pacebreaker shorts on.
I mean, I'm just saying I'm pregnant, so it's cool. Oh, you got them on. Oh, those look nice. My husband's been wearing them, too. He looks great.
Thanks, Pepe, in the back. Pepe, he notices. He's proud of me.
And after pregnancy, my glow up is going to be out of this world because I'm going to be wearing my Hottie Hot shorts from Lululemon. Ever heard of them?
Oh, you go from the Wonder Train right into the Hottie Hot.
Hottie Hot, hot, hot. They got secret little pockets on the side.
Mm.
Ooh, my goodness. I love shorts with pockets.
You know what's coming up, too, though?
What?
I forgot. It's Father's Day.
Uh-oh.
Dad, you thinking about can I get you a pair of these Pacebreakers, maybe? You going to rock these? He doesn't have my legs. You have phenomenal legs. We'll look into it.
Looks a little botched.
No, he's got fantastic legs. He's humble. He's a humble man. Yeah, so Lululemon is a sponsor. We love Lululemon, and there's something for every season, for every activity, for everybody.
Every day I wear the Align.
And that's why we love them so much.
Big leggings, too.
Yep, they got it all.
They got it
so
all.
check out Lululemon today at Lululemon.com.
Lululemon.com. Do it. Let's get to the episode. Let's get to the guest.
Let's get it going. Oh, by the way, also side note, I'm on TikTok Live now.
Oh.
I'm a TikTok Live guy.
You're a TikToker? I see you every day.
We just
TikTok
started.
is like, you know him.
Right. We just started working on it after show. Are you going to join for the working on it after show?
Yeah,
Working
you
on
just
it
go
after show?
at an hour where I've showered and put my pajamas
6
on.
p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
6 p.m. Pacific time.
I'm putting Riley to bed at that time, and then after I run to the bathroom and I put my PJs on.
All right, so what do these shows have to do like at 3 p.m. Pacific time?
Yeah, or better yet, do it right after this so I can have my glam on.
Loser. It has to be Wednesdays. That's the deal. Okay. It doesn't really have to be. What am I saying? You can do whatever.
Boy. Let's get to the episode.
Let's get to the episode. Thanks, guys.
I've been working on it. Working on it. I've been working on it. Working on.
Friends and family, welcome back to another episode of Working On It Pod. I'm Meghan Trainor's brother, Ryan Trainor.
I'm Meghan Trainor, and today we have a very special guest that's Ryan's good friend. So you introduce him.
Yeah, let me just open up this LD.
That's not sponsoring us.
It's fine.
Okay.
All right, so today, we got a just top tier comedian. And we're gonna say LA native now. How long you been here?
About 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
What?
3 years.
LA native.
Born and raised.
Actor, model on the side,
Ooh.
golf aficionado. Let's just say scratch golfer.
I'm a 4.
Yeah.
A gamer too, yeah. I've
Was
seen
about to
you.
get to that. Gamer on Twitch, Mark Smalls, twitch.tv. Check him out. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Smalls.
Thanks for having me, y'all. Thank you. And I just want to apologize to you guys and your audience. Normally, I don't have this creepy of a mustache. I was on a week-long golfing trip, and I got a little drunk, and we all shaved mustaches.
Yes.
Woke up the next day kind of like, what did I do?
So you're usually a hairy beard guy.
Full beard.
Yeah, full
Yeah,
beard,
I've
full
seen that.
goatee, a little less offensive than this thing. But
It's all right.
thank you.
I think it works is because you still have the scruff down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Are you
not.
hairy?
No. I'm one of those Italians that only have hair where you don't want it.
So it's not on your chest?
No.
Really?
No chest hair. I'm like smooth, real toned, 6-pack.
Could we see? No, just kidding.
Not yet. Maybe if I get invited back, but
Okay.
some things you got to keep for yourself.
Yeah, once it
husband's
warms
super
up,
hairy.
we could do a pool day. Maybe you could
Oh, poor
confirm.
boy. Now he's gonna be like, oh my god.
Opposite of Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer's so
Yeah,
proud. Mark's
yeah.
like, God damn.
I always see the dudes with this chest hair.
Yeah. my
Damn, I
husband.
want that. Not like on me, but
Yeah.
well, like on me, but like
Yeah.
whatever.
Dude, yeah. So Mark, I've met Mark online playing video games. This is the
Wow.
benefit of video games. I know that you don't really care for my.
No, I love your community that you find on there.
That didn't sound too good.
That
huh?
sounds.
You've never brought them here before. This is a first, and I'm having a great time.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I
thanks.
have
My kid
to.
loves you.
I have to choose wisely. There have been some that they try to. When are we gonna hang out? And I throw them a little. We'll link up for sure. It's just probably most likely never gonna happen. There's video game friends, and then there's real life friends. It's the reality. I guess maybe here I could shout out Smants.
Oh, I was really hoping we weren't gonna do that. But yeah, we can shout out Smants, another video game community guy.
Good guy.
Kind of bad at video games, but pretty funny. So.
Everything I do, he goes, "Yo, you gonna shout me out every single time?"
He's
Great
like
guy.
he's like a clout goblin, Megan.
Yeah.
But he's got no shame about it,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
like okay,
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I like
Proud.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might see him in person one day. We'll see.
You will. He's a big guy. You won't miss him.
Games.
But the
How-
video game community is weird, right? Because I've met people, and it was funny when I told my girlfriend, I was like, oh, I started playing with Ryan Trainor, and she's like, Ryan Trainor. I go, Meghan Trainor's brother, and she goes, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, such a fan, and then like,
A fan of me?
oh yeah,
You have
Meg-
fans,
yeah.
dude.
Oh
You're
yeah.
a big deal.
Okay,
Oh, you know
tell her
how
I said
pissed she
hi.
was? She had school today that she couldn't like kind of like
Is she
tag
in high
along.
school with me?
She's 14 years old. No, she's going
I
back.
get that a lot from parents on set of like, my 6-year-old loves you, but she had school today.
I actually
Okay.
that's
She's in college.
yeah. Well, no, third college.
Oh,
She's doing the like reinvent her life, go back,
Oh, I
study
love
something
that.
different. That also, I didn't mean that to sound like a backhanded compliment, because that's the worst thing to hear, is someone coming
What?
up and be like, my boyfriend is such
No,
a big
I
fan.
think
or
it's the best.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I don't like when like the dads themselves come up to me and go, "You are my guilty pleasure."
Yeah, that's gotta be the
I'm like,
worst. Yeah,
"That."
at like a signing and they're alone. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I mean,
with this
guilty. This is
mustache.
an aggressive,
Yeah.
guilty pleasure. Like you're gonna wait for the meet and greet for hours and be like, I'm not really a fan. You're just like my guilty
Yeah.
pleasure.
But then it was because like a year prior, or maybe a couple years prior, I started playing with Christian Dunst, who is Kirsten Dunst's brother.
That's pretty
No
wild.
way.
And she's like, who? What?
You
Like,
got all the
dude, I got
brothers.
all the brothers on
It's
lock.
good to know I'm not alone. Like a lot of celebrity bros play video games and just
Yeah.
like, yeah, life's dope,
I
dude. My
love-
sister's famous. I
I
don't know.
love your Nepo sibling shirt that you
Yeah.
always wear when you're going like live on TikTok. I'm like, that's my bro.
Yeah, you had to do it for the. By the way, yeah, Working on a Pod after show live on Twitch
You can
and
call
TikTok
in.
now. Call in. We have the hotline. We open it up and I
It's
take
tough
phone
to
calls.
call, and I tried to call 8 times.
Yeah,
I
what are you
didn't
doing
get
trying to
in.
I see the fans. I
I
see
was
you every
pooping,
day.
and
We
I
talk
was
all
like,
the
I'm gonna
time.
Call in.
What are you doing? Just call my fucking phone. I
Well,
FaceTime you.
I
I
didn't
get-
know- Sometimes you don't see it on your phone. 'cause
That's
you're
true.
So locked
I'm pretty
in
locked in.
to
Yeah.
his fans.
Yeah.
Streamer reads chat. Very true.
That is true.
He's a good streamer.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I was born in New Jersey. I grew up out.
No way.
Yes.
That's why we love you. And that's Pepe. He's from New
Pepe
Jersey.
moaned in the
really?
back.
Pepe, what
Woo.
part? Oh,
He's like, "Should I
Pepe
get a
got a
mic?"
little money.
I didn't know that. Good
I was
job,
born in
Pepe.
Camden, and
Oh, fuck.
no,
Okay.
but
Learning.
Camden. Spent a little time in Cherry Hill, Bucks County, Philadelphia, and then really I was raised in the Bay Area.
You lived in Philly?
Yeah, outside Philly. Nice
Okay,
neighborhood where
okay.
they filmed the movie Signs.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
Wow, I
outside
didn't know
of
it
Philly.
was Philly.
Wow.
And
Sick.
then I moved to right outside San Francisco, California, right before high school, and that's
Tough.
kind of where, yeah, it
We
was.
moved right before high school.
It was a traumatic
It was
move.
tough, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Got me in
sucked.
the beginning.
Yeah.
It sucks too.
And then we adapted.
It sucks too because we were like popular and had so many friends.
Oh,
And then we
no.
went to a new school and we were like, oh my God, I don't want to sit
Dude,
alone.
they legit
Sat
thought
alone at lunch.
I was an undercover cop because I'm a freshman in high school, and you start partying pretty early in Nantucket. So I'm at the lunch table. They
That's
the
stupidest thing
had
I've
me
ever
shadow
heard.
someone on the football team. I'm like, so where's the party this weekend, boys? And they looked at me like, yeah, we don't really do that. Just flat out lie. And then like 2 years later, they were just like, Trainor, we thought you were a cop.
Well, look at
'Cause
you,
you're
Trainer.
sick-
You look like an under.
I'm
still thinking. I'm looking for bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
It's a
undercover
setup.
cop face.
Dude, I either have undercover cop face or give this guy cocaine face, or this guy has cocaine face.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Either way, that's the same face.
Yeah.
Cops
is
do
that the
cocaine. Undercover cops do
Oh,
cocaine.
yeah.
What about
Yeah,
you,
you're right.
Megan? Did you assimilate very quickly, or?
Assimilate.
To Nauset
Assimilate?
I was
High
like,
School.
Cocaine. I went with the kind, sweet people first, like the band nerds. I went right into music and band.
And you were in 8th grade, right?
Yeah, that sucks.
So you went-
I did get
Sucks.
pushed into a locker because they didn't see me, I think. I don't know. And yeah, I didn't make friends fast, but when I made them, we made really good friends. And then in high school, he finally got popular. And then I was Trainor's sister. for
Finally.
all
By
4
junior
years.
year.
That's
Figured
I
it
was like,
out.
hey,
So
it's me, Trainor's
cool.
sister. What's up?
That's so
And now
cool.
he's Meghan Trainor's brother.
Yeah,
Oops.
right, yeah.
Peaked in high school, baby.
But that's a good peak because I have I have a little brother and a little sister, and yeah, they got a little better treatment at the schools
Yeah.
because I got to charm all the teachers. Some of them didn't like them out the gates, but I remember picking up my little brother from detention when he was a freshman. I already graduated, but I got him out early because I knew all the yard duties, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll go get him." And he was like, "Oh my God, you're so
My
cool."
brother's a hero. Wow,
Yeah.
you're an older brother.
Yeah, older brother.
You're the oldest?
Mm-hmm.
And then two younger siblings.
Yes. But we all had to do the same thing where you move and it's like, we weren't cool.
You obviously turned it around and everything worked out, right?
Yeah. About last year, 30 years later, turning around, I made friends with two famous brothers, and we're doing good. No, it was tough. You do turn around, you find your little, like I assimilate. I like went to the skaters. Like that's where
Who's the two famous brothers? Am I supposed to know?
Me and
Oh,
Kirsten Dunst.
duh.
That's
oh
what
my God, I'm so
she's really pregnant. Her brain
I'm
doesn't
so
work that
pregnant.
well.
No, my apps are telling me like, hey, don't do like intense things because your brain won't be there with you.
Blaine won't beat
I
up.
was like, Bert Kreischer's a brother.
Yeah.
Like,
So Megan, this guy's a comedian, and he's going to call back on stuff from a while ago. And
Oh
that's
yeah,
what
that's my
comedians do.
beat. Yeah, I got callback brain.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be impressive though.
Who do you think is the older sibling of us?
Well, just from factual information, this guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, duh, I said it.
Yeah.
No.
This is sick. We're having fun.
Hold on. I thought I was the only one that got high before the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Megan's actually
They
ripped.
give you
Fucking
pregnant CBD?
ripped. Bro, I looked at my ass. My progesterone's going up, and
What's
like,
progesterone?
progesterone? I don't fucking.
Progesterone?
Will you find what that word is? My first pregnancy, I didn't make enough of it, and it's like 4-year pregnancy, so I would take a pill of it, and that shit was like they were
Oh,
like,
really?
don't drive. And now I saw a chart that mine's going up, and I was like, I'm sleepy all day.
Oh, so that's what makes you sleepy is the
Yeah.
progesterone.
Progesterone.
I wonder if I could get a
Progesterone?
hold of some of that.
Yeah. I took balls of it. They were like orange balls. They were great. I was
Really?
like, good night, everyone.
Is it hard to sleep when, well, obviously physical with the
Yeah.
rolling over, but I'm sure
There's,
it does
like,
something with your
certain
hormones, right?
chapters of insomnia. But I get
Yikes.
there. I get to sleep. My friend's pregnant now, and she's like, my whole leg goes numb, and I can't sleep. And I'm like, what?
I
So
feel like
don't have
that would make me sleep.
I got corn on my foot. I got
What?
a corn. You know what a corn is?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I didn't know what a corn was.
Mhm.
I got a fucking corn.
Mhm.
I'm gross.
Doesn't those-
Normalize them. And it's in between my pinky and the next toe. It is so painful. I thought it was a blister. I was like, Daryl, rip at it. Like, get it. I can't get it because my belly's so big. Or else I
Yeah.
would fucking...
Whoa.
I wouldn't bite it, but I'd rip that bitch out. I would.
Cap, I think you would bite it.
No.
I think you would bite
I
it.
couldn't reach. But yeah.
If you were
I was like,
pregnant.
"Rah, rah, rah." Yeah, but he's like poking it with a needle, and I was like, "Is a juice coming?" And he's like, "No, nothing." It's just like rough callus. And after 3 weeks of it not going away, I finally asked my doctor. And she was like, it's a corn. And I was like, what is a corn?
They turn into bunions, right?
I don't know, but I'm not trying to get there. I have medicine on it now.
You gotta keep popping that progesterone because that's what's gonna make that corn go away.
And it's because of the intenseness that my feet have to go through
Well,
while
yeah.
I'm wobbling.
You got twins in there.
I got
you know?
twins. I got one fucking baby. I've been approached 3 times this week. Is it just one in there? It is one.
Boom.
It's so big though. What the fuck?
Look at that.
Oh no. Anyways, more about you. So, you're a comedian.
Yes.
That's like
Yeah.
we always talk about how that's the hardest job.
It's the hardest job. It takes true talent. I mean, it's talent. People can be funny, but there's a difference
saw you
between
on your
being funny and
TikTok.
going on that stage
Yeah.
and making jokes.
I hate when people say it's the hardest job. It makes me like shut down because it's obviously not the hardest job.
Right.
Like there's much
In terms of jobs, yeah.
Yeah, in
Okay,
terms of
okay.
jobs,
Yeah.
like
It's like when people say your job's the hardest job, you probably feel the same way. You're like, yeah.
My job's pretty fun.
No, shut the fuck up.
first of all, being a mother is
Being
the
a
hardest
mother.
Okay.
job.
All right.
All right? That's a hard job.
No, I saw you go in front of like 700 people in a grass field.
Oh yeah,
And
that
I
was
would
a fun
shit
show.
my pants.
Yeah, that was cool. That was up in
But
Portland.
you did great.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's a hard job to where like the lows are pretty risky, right? It's not doesn't feel good to get up there and just bomb, you know. But as
And
far
you've
as
done that?
what's that?
You've done that.
Yeah. I didn't start out funny. I started out good on stage. Like I had confidence, but it didn't equate to funny. It didn't equate to good joke writing. And I bombed for the first like 4 or 5 years. In fact, in the scene that I came up in, the thing that really started getting me juice was I started learning how to bomb well. And there was this little SF comedy blog that this guy would write. And he would give out awards at the end of the year. And I got the award for like best comic to watch bomb.
Stop it.
And that like bumped me up in the scene.
Wow.
Turned bombing into an
Once
art.
you learn how to bomb well and
Do
gracefully,
you just like acknowledge like what just happened?
oh, immediately.
Yeah.
If you don't acknowledge the elephant in the room,
Yeah.
like that's why I come in here. I'm like, I'm sorry about the mustache. Like I apologize. Like you have to.
Yeah. I'll just walk this way to my mic, even though you told me to walk around. And no, I got this.
No,
and then
you
Mark just
fucking ate
proceeds
ass.
to destroy every chord in
It's
sight,
like
dude.
no one goes that way, but okay, yeah, you got got
It's like, no, I'm good.
Just trample all the way through.
because it's like it's humble and it's like humiliating and vulnerable. And we
Vulnerable.
Love that.
Vulnerable.
That's what we love in
Vulnerability.
2023. I think that's why TikTok pops off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, right?
Yeah.
I
You're talking
think
about
like that was the thing that really, or that comics that are very funny, they learn how to be vulnerable, and that's what will set them apart from other people, right?
You also have like darling eyes. Not to like
Thank
pick
you.
you apart, but like every time you look at me, I'm like, God, you should be on camera. Like you should be in movies as the goofy, sweet friend.
When someone says thank you for that compliment, and
He's
I
juiced
just
up from that one.
you said I had darling eyes, and I like immediately had to be like,
These
just
little
starts
things.
fluttering.
oh man,
I say 1,000 words. It's
oh
crazy.
thanks, y'all.
I don't see those a lot.
There's a lot of pain behind these eyes.
Well, I noticed when he came to our house, the Rue took a liking to him, which
The
never
Rue. Our dog Rue.
toy poodle.
There it is.
And Riley immediately
Oh,
obsessed.
Riley's obsessed with him.
Oh, I love
I love
Riley.
his innocent eyes.
Oh,
Like,
I
you should be-
love Riley.
Yeah, Riley. He's like, "Hi, Mark. Bye, Mark."
Yeah, he's
Like,
so
he just
cute.
Loves you.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Kids know energy, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, and people always like make fun of me because I'll talk to kids like they're a 25-year-old, like a 30-year-old friend.
Yeah.
And they're like, you don't do it. And they're like, that's weird. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just treat everybody equally. I'm like, what's up, Riley? How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Some
We're
parents
good.
are like very strict on that. They're like, I don't do the baby talk.
Mm-hmm.
But Daryl, like, we would listen to videos of Riley really young, and Daryl's like, I said to Papa,
Yeah,
Mr.
I mean,
Boy.
he's a little baby boy.
He would go in every morning, go, Mr. Boy. That's like Daryl.
It's awesome.
Like, I can't wait to say that for the next baby. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It's a little just a little guy,
He's
just
a little
entering the
boy.
world.
He's so cute.
Get surrounded with and then you get up, Mark, come over, and be like, "Sup, bro?
What's
You
up,
100
Riley?
pounds? What do you
What's
do?
What's up, Riley?
Oh,
That's
cool.
probably why he loves you. He was like, oh my God. Hey, man.
So, you want to have a couple of Cokes with me, bro? Bust out a little diet soda, Riley?
Yeah, he has an obsession like that with Ryan, too.
It's my
But
guy.
Ryan goes, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I just say absurd sayings, then he'll copy me.
He likes that.
Yeah, yesterday we walked in the gym. I go, "It's the gym." He's like, "Gym." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go, Riley." He's like, "Let's go."
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
in a
getting
very
fired up.
mimicry phase, which
Yeah.
is great. And now he pops off. Now he talks all
That's
the
Now
time.
he
so
pops up.
cool.
He knows every shape. He's a genius.
Yeah, that's so cool. He looks smart.
Yeah, the glasses.
Yeah.
People think they're genuinely like a fashion statement. I'm trying. I'm like, no, he can't see you.
Kid can't see. He takes those things off. He's just squinting.
They look
Blind.
good. I walked in. I was like, damn, those glasses look cool.
They're fire.
And yeah, he's well cultured because he did that whole Australia trip with us, and he traveled. But Mark also did an Australia trip with Bert Kreischer.
What do you think about Australia?
Listen, let me say this before I piss off all of Australia. I think that America, because individually people are, I don't want to say that. Let's run that back. Australia fucking sucked. I hated Australia.
How long were you there?
I was there for like 2 or 3 weeks. I went to New Zealand,
Oh my God, that's
which
it?
was
My guy.
equally
3
as bad.
months.
3 months, I would have died. I would have died. I would have absolutely
It's
died.
not that bad. I'm just spoiled. Like, they don't put ice in your iced coffee. You know what I mean?
What do you mean they don't put ice? They put ice cream in my iced coffee. I asked for a vegan iced coffee. I said, "Can I get an iced coffee with oat milk or an iced latte with oat milk?" She goes, "Yeah, great." She hands me the coffee. There's
ice
a
cream.
big fucking scoop of vanilla ice cream in it. And I'm like, "What is this?" And she goes, "That's ice cream." I go, "Is it vegan ice cream?" She goes, "It's gluten-free." I was like, "Bitch, I don't care about that. I'll die if I have that."
Are you lactose intolerant?
Oh, horribly lactose
Oh,
intolerant.
wow.
And it was just like an amalgam of all those things.
Yeah.
Of like this weird.
What time of year did you go?
Uh,
matters.
2 months ago.
It was like right after
my
us.
God.
It was
It was
right
right
after.
after
Was
you
it
guys got
hot
back.
as shit and there's
It
no
was
air
hot.
conditioning anywhere?
There was no air conditioning.
Yeah, man.
It smelled weird. They
It's
drink
just
out of shoes. Everyone's got a
booze
foot
back,
fetish.
They did
Yeah,
that on
yeah,
the
yeah.
show.
I go pet
Foot
koalas,
fetish?
and they're like, "Careful, the koalas have chlamydia."
Chlamydia,
Why the
yeah.
fuck do you know that
fuck?
koalas have chlamydia,
'Cause they be
Australia?
itching it, bruh.
Yeah, but it's like, why do you know? If this girl has chlamydia, I know she has chlamydia because I had sex with this girl, right? You shouldn't know that an animal has chlamydia. You
What
should
if
just be
they
like,
were
"That's a
itching
weird
and they were
rash."
Like, let's test it.
They must
Nah,
Q-tip
no,
them. They
no,
must swab
no,
them.
Cap. I've talked to
How were the
Australians.
crowds, though?
The crowds? I
Were
mean,
the crowds good to you?
The crowds were great.
They're great, right?
They were a
Yeah.
little heckler. They were a little heckly,
Wow.
but they were
Yeah.
still great.
I
They were
guess
phenomenal
my
shows.
fans like are sweet to me because they love me, you know. So when I would do shows there, it was like the best audience ever.
Well, you're the headliner,
Right.
and when the headliner goes
It
out
was
to a
for
place
me.
10,000 miles away, it's a different experience.
Yeah.
I'm having
so
burger
he was
things.
opener for Bert Kreischer,
Yeah, you were
right?
an opener. Do people show
So
up
he-
for the opener for the
Yes,
comedian shows?
yes.
That's nice.
So I did Europe with him, and I talked to a lot of people. In January, I did Europe. We did and Europe was awesome. I'm a European. I love it. It was great. And the crowds would come up to me and they'd be like, normally no European crowds come for the openers and stay for the openers, but I was opening up with another comic named Shane Torres, and every show was great for us. Every show was phenomenal.
You know what I think?
What do you think, M Train?
I think the key to a good wardrobe is versatility. And that's why I'm so obsessed with my newly. They sent me this gorgeous, I think it's called Serendipity
Ooh,
fuzzy
serendipity.
V-neck, nice and low V-neck sweater. And I love it so much. I'm wearing it right now. Check it out.
So versatile.
Feel it.
It feels amazing.
Ooh.
You've been wearing it constantly and talking about it constantly, and you do look fantastic.
I get a lot of compliments for realsies. Newly is an amazing subscription for clothing rental services, and they give me a choice of any 6 styles each month. It's a lot.
They offer access to thousands of styles from more than 400 brands in a wide range of sizes, including maternity, as you can see.
Whatever you have going on, a wedding, a dinner, a pregnancy like me. I'm 6 months pregnant. What else can you have? They'll help you find it. You could do whatever. You could be working, you know? They'll help you find it. Well, they'll help you find what works for you.
Okay. Plus, they have fast, free shipping and returns, professional cleaning, and the option to buy what you loved at a discount.
Woo! Nuuly is a great value at $98 a month for any 6 styles. But right now, you can get $20 off your first month of Nuuly when you sign up with the code WORK20. WORK 20. All caps on that work.
Just go to NUULY.com. That's Nuuly with 2 U's and enter the code WORK20 and sign up to get $20 off your first month. That's NUULY.com. Nuuly with 2 U's with code WORK20. Nuuly subscription clothing rental. Change your clothes.
I look like a polar bear. So we'll be honest. It's very rare for us to not be fully decked out in Lululemon. I wear these every single day.
As you can see. I think it's fair though. You know, like the men's pacebreaker shorts, it's such a adaptable piece of clothing. I reach for them at all times, regardless of like whether I'm seeing friends, running to the store, or just like trying to get a good official run in.
Period. And you've been running lately.
I run.
My go-to when I'm not wearing these long leggings is the One to Train shorts. Oh my goodness, so nice for my pregnancy. It's got that amazing supportive stretch, you know, because we're getting bigger. Makes you feel squeezed and supported just the right amount. It also features their fastest drying fabric ever, and we be sweating.
Legitness, aka for anyone who wants to work up a sweat without feeling sweaty.
Plus, I know when I have my Wonder Train on, I'm going to look good.
Same with the pacebreaker. They fit so well and tie together any outfit I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm. Also worthy of a shout out, whoop whoop, Hottie Hot Shorts.
Ooh.
We're 8 months pregnant, we hot, you know? They're so lightweight with a next level range of motion. It's truly the most versatile shorts out there. What? They also feature securely placed discreet pockets. We need pockets because Lululemon knows that regardless of whether you're planning a jog or a full-on marathon, you gotta be cute.
Go to Lululemon.com to check out their shorts. That's Lululemon.com.
Do it now. What's it like touring for realsies with Bert?
It was a dream come true.
Oh.
Yeah,
I feel like he's got to be the most fun guy of
it
all
was
time.
like it's such a surreal experience for me. You know,
I fucking hate tour. But if I was on tour with Bert, I'd probably have a really good time.
why do you hate tour?
It's exhausting for me, and there's no comedy in it. You know, it's just Groundhog Day of
Yeah.
like same shit over and over again, and then I don't know. It's exhausting.
Yeah, and I feel like she can't really like experience anything on
can't
the
do
road.
fun
She just
things
has
'cause
to
my
hide in her
voice.
hotel and rest.
So I hide. I shut up all day. I go to the gym, workout, and then I start glam, get ready, meet fans. Try not to talk so much during meet and greets, and try not to get sick.
Yeah.
And then I go
That's
on
so
stage
much
and
worse.
sing,
Way
sing,
worse.
Sing, sing, sing.
Yeah.
And then we're wrapped by midnight, and then we're like, "Don't get sick, bye." And you're like,
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No.
Yeah, I was talking when we toured Europe. Our tour manager, very fun guy named Ben. He is
Bend.
He was the tour manager for like Christina Aguilera and Shakira,
Wow.
and he was like, "This is a completely different experience than a singer's tour." He was like, "This is awesome," because you're with comedians, you're just
Yeah,
laughing
I
the whole
bet.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just laughing the whole time.
And you can drink, and you
can
have,
drink.
like fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
You experience the city you're in. You get more stories that you could tell on stage. You
Yeah, I couldn't go out, you know, and if we did, I have restaurant anxiety, you know, and it's like, what am I going to order? Am I going to like this food? Am I wasting my time here?
Oh, see, that's a great thing with Bert. You go into the restaurant, and I have the same thing too. And I
Yeah.
just go, Bert, just order for me. I'll eat whatever. And he'll order 10 dishes and be like, just whatever you
Yeah,
want.
I've learned
And
how
that's the
to
best.
do that. I'm like, can we split
Yes.
burger?
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta
I
share.
split with you
Mhm.
another option because I hate that.
Right.
And that's like the best thing. But like the touring for me is 15 minutes. You know, I have 15 minutes, 20 minutes
Damn.
a night to do the job.
They want me to do like 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
what
like,
Bert does. Bert does two and a half hours. But
No,
Really?
dude.
Holy shit.
But then like for me it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's stressful too. Don't get me wrong, like I'm opening up in front of 10,000 people and no one knows who I am. Some people do now, but I don't want to screw the show up in the beginning of the show.
You got to set the tone.
I got to set the tone. And you want to make it to where Bert's like, whoa, is this crowd good or did he just kill? You know? And
that's a lot of pressure.
And also, when I started comedy, I was listening to Bert on the Joe Rogan podcast being like, my dream is to have a bus full of friends and we just tour. And I'm like, that sounds so cool. Cut to 10 years later, I'm on that bus with him.
Does he know that?
That's wild.
I think so.
I think so. You should tell him.
He doesn't do
I'm
well
like,
with.
no, what?
No, he don't do that. He doesn't
You
do
should
well.
Kiss. You should like.
We should kiss?
Yeah, you should tell him.
I
and
would
then
love
hug
to
and
kiss him.
That's
We've gotten
so
close.
sweet.
We've gotten close.
I'm about to feature on a song from this young girl, and she's on TikTok, and she's amazing. And she was telling me, like, I'm sending her stuff, like, yo, I'm about to record it today, my verse. And she's sending me messages like, you don't understand. Like, you got me through school, through everything with your music. You inspired me.
Yeah, I just feel like
So
that's the
cool.
difference between like
I will
musical
do my best for
artists, and then like hard ass comedians that fucking they have a shell on them, dude. Right? And you can't really open up like that because then you're open. You're open. You're
Yes.
open. You're
You
an
don't
open
want to let
wound.
people in.
No.
And I've seen it with.
That's just what it is.
'Cause you don't-
change it.
I know,
Yeah.
right? But that's the thing is like you don't. And I'll say Bert lets people in more than a lot of people that are as big or less famous than him. You know, like
Yeah, I feel like he's a special case.
He does more of that than me, and he's got 15 million unread DMs, you know?
Yeah, he did treat us all very equally, me and my brothers.
Yeah.
you
Yeah, Jay
know?
Train was with us too.
Yeah, he does not. He's just like a really solid dude, and it's cool to learn from that, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's hard. It's hard to,
Open up.
let that chill in. But that singer that you are featuring on, like, she's not bullshitting you, and you should really like.
Yeah, I could tell.
You
She's
do
very
make an
sweet.
impact on people, and you don't even know it.
I love you.
I do, and you do too. Like the
Yo,
messages
you
that I
see
get from
this guy giving advice.
Listen, it's not advice. We're having fun on the Working on a Pod after show on TikTok
on
Live, 6 p.m.
TikTok,
Wednesdays,
like,
Pacific
Here's
time.
what you should
We're
do
having
to get a job.
No. We're just having a conversation. I'm letting people call in and vent. I am not giving advice. I am not giving. Dude, it's crazy. I don't know why people are calling and asking like, "Hey, I got this master's degree and I can't get a job. What am I going to say? Go to ZipRecruiter.com?"
I said that to him. I was like, he doesn't fucking know.
I'm like, yeah, I just want some like funny ass story of
his
like,
ass out of
yo, my
college.
boyfriend's cheating. Like, how do I catch him? You know, like,
Yeah, we
you
got
know?
getting
So
very
cool.
Yeah, we have people
serious
calling.
conversations.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I can't really die.
I'm like, tell her more experience. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you've been through a lot, Ryan. You've been through a lot.
Some things.
And
And you
there's
made it out alive.
there's a difference between having 7 degrees in school and being through a lot in your life. And I would rather take advice from a guy that has been through a lot in his life and never graduated any sort of college than this guy with 3 masters in finance.
You're
Right.
winning in life, my dog.
Hell yeah,
Well,
you're living in life.
thanks
You're not
to
living
you.
in board management,
You're
but
winning in
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
hey, Megan, can you help this guy out with his room? Because I walked in there and
First
I
of
was
all,
like,
I just cleaned it. What's
No.
wrong with
He's
it?
talking about my Twitch setup. There's cords.
Oh, that part. I don't go over there because I'll break something like you.
I don't know how to. I don't know. I've never had like PCs growing
will
up.
trip
I
on a
don't know.
cord.
I don't understand cord management.
Hi-
My
yeah,
dad is in the room.
come
He
show us after.
understands cord management.
I bought little wire organizers. Is that what he needs?
something.
I need a.
He needs something. He needs
It
some.
was like excellent. It's expensive up there.
Oh, it is. Oh, he's got
That was a couple birthday gifts up there.
This is your birthday gift for the next 4 years,
yeah,
Ryan.
literally.
Now
I will be a
the
Twitch
gaming
star. I'm
PC
like,
was like, all right, I'll live with you for 5 more years.
yeah, that was our deal. I said you have to live with me.
It was
5
like
more
peak
years.
quarantine. I'm like, Megan, I'm ready to escape to Key West.
Yes.
I'm just
I was
gonna be a
like-
lunatic in Key West. I gotta get
I
out
was
of
like,
here.
I'll buy you a computer.
She's like, I'm gonna buy you this PC. You stay here.
And you went, okay.
okay.
Oh, it's got a 3080 in it?
Yeah.
Yes, Mom. Oh, 3 monitor setup? A racing simulator?
And then I'm like such a, I'm a supportive bestie, and I'm like, we need your keyboard to light up, and I will
That's
find
so
it.
cool. That's so
Should we get a
cool.
desk that lights up?
Yeah, that's
My
awesome.
mom got me the neon sign, dude. I'm like 30 years old, dude.
We support
is
in
going
this house.
Oh.
By the way,
Yeah.
before you go, Mama made merch for us that you must take and
Oh,
You
spread
gotta take
around
a
the
hoodie.
world.
Yeah, cool. All
Yeah,
right.
We're big into
Um,
supporting each other's dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I've been through some stuff. I had a very blessed and fortunate life, and it continues to be amazing. But yeah, I get mental health. We do touch on in this on this
How is
podcast, and
yours?
you have
So
some
it's
stuff.
always a battle,
Yeah.
It's kind of week to week. I mean, I was blessed with whole family depressed and all sorts of psychological issues
that run in the family.
And did they like get help for that or no?
No one ever
See,
got
that's
help.
my problem too. Is like anyone older than us in the family, definitely like you could tell something's
Mm-hmm.
going on, and they like refuse to get help, refuse to get therapy, refuse
Take
to
pills.
believe. Yeah,
I remember being a kid and my mom be like, "Did you take your pills today?" Mark, not to my dad. My dad's name is Mark, and like he was just, and he's a great guy. And it's not like he was mean. It's just depressed. And
Yeah.
some days he would just shut down. And I see it from me now, like the avoidant attachment theory. Like I see it bleeding out of me sometimes, and I have to really make sure I keep it in check.
Yeah.
And shout out my girlfriend Marissa. Like she was the one that kind of got me into therapy, and we're in couples therapy too. And it's really changed the game for me, for sure.
Therapy every Wednesday, baby.
Yeah.
My husband has his at 1 and mine is at 4.
Nice.
And it's the greatest. Even some days where I'm like, I don't want to go today. And I always leave like, guys, I just got a new bar from her. She's a rapper. She's not, but she's a star. She said, name it to tame it. And
Ooh,
I
that's
was
a
like,
bar.
"What?"
That's a
I
bar.
was like, ma'am, what did you say? I'm going to tattoo it on myself.
Damn, that's a
Name it
bar.
to tame it. Because we were talking about, I realized how angry a situation made me. But I was like, we can't be mean. You can't show anger. You can't say, hey, that makes me angry. And she's like, why not? Like, you can. You don't have to be a psycho about it. But like, say, I'm angry at this situation instead of like,
Yeah,
Like,
bust
name
out
it
that
to
feelings
tame it.
chart.
I was like, oh, just like anxiety. Like, I'm feeling anxious right now.
So did
could say
you
that.
because like I recently got back on antidepressants. I was on citalopram for a while, which is I think
What'd you call
Celexa
it?
antidepressants.
Citalopram?
Oh, citalopram is what I called it.
Bitch, have I been saying it wrong? Because I've been on the news saying it wrong.
You call it Cital? I just call it
Citalopram?
citalopram. That's what I
Bitch,
thought.
I'm about to say what?
No, I got off that one though.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
Mine's great.
I didn't like it.
Oh, mine's
But
so
that's the
good.
thing is,
I'm on
Depends, yeah.
I'm on 30 milligrams.
yeah, I think I was on a little higher dose of it. I
Yeah.
wasn't a big fan of it. Then I went off it, and then
They're all different for each person. That's
Exactly.
what sucks. And the guy told me going in, he's like, there's 4 different kinds. You might be great. It might not be great.
Mhm.
And luckily mine was great. And I haven't fucking moved a muscle.
Yeah, I've been on Zoloft for the past year and a half, and that
That one's
has
better.
completely changed my game.
Yeah. I just got my husband into therapy and into to see my psychiatrist, and now he's on antidepressants. And he did everything else, but he has like a bit of depression.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, I'm on my pills every day. Like, what's wrong with you trying this? You've eaten mushrooms. You've eaten everything in the world. Like, and nothing's fixed. So why don't you try this? And he's loving it.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people get weird about antidepressants because they think it's a crutch. And I'm sure that it can be used as a crutch. But I always look at it as like your brain is a powerful entity. Your brain is a powerful warrior.
It runs
And
you.
the antidepressants just give you the sword to fight that entity, right? Like you can't fight it barefisted. You need a weapon. So the
Yeah.
antidepressants give you that sword. You need some form of therapy to wield that sword, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
yeah.
be on Teledoc or this and no sort of
Yeah.
therapy or anything like that. Like you
Right.
need to also be doing some sort of work.
That double package
With
is
it.
great.
But when I got on antidepressants before that, I was like Google searching symptoms 4 times a day.
Oh, no.
I had 7 different types of cancers. I had, I had ALS coming on. Like I had so many different things that I was thinking I had, and it was just ruining my life.
WebMD will get you.
Oh, once I got on Zoloft, it was like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm doing
the
just
best
fine.
thing I ever heard too was like, well, you have asthma, right? Why can you take an inhaler for your lungs, but you can't take something that helps your brain? I was like, duh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell my whole family that.
And so, yeah, I it's changed my game. And I always, when I hear people, talking about their mental health problems, I always love to hear what they're doing to work on it. Because if they're not on therapy or any sort of medication, you're just gonna complain about it? Like, what are we doing?
That's my husband. But he was in therapy and he meditates twice a day, he did everything. And I was like, all right, you've done everything. So now what can we do? You know? Like, motherfucker was sober.
He's putting the work.
He put in so much work.
I can't get rid of my bad
thoughts. Yeah.
I go, hey, I might want to
He's
check on that,
also
dude.
like-
You're doing
I don't
everything
know
you got.
signs, but he's hard.
Name entertainment, baby.
Name entertainment. He's got crazy trust issues. So any
Really?
new human that walked in this house, he's like, they're out to get us.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
they're
mean,
like,
just
they're
grew up
using you.
child in
Yeah.
Hollywood, bro. Like
Yeah.
OG Spy
Oh,
Kids. That's
yeah.
next level.
That'll
Like,
fuck you up.
I have some trust just from like Megan popping off in
Yeah.
2014. Like, imagine being a child, like you're 10 years old and you.
Oh,
can't-
everyone's out to use you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, what I liked about LA is everyone's very upfront about they're out to use you.
Yeah.
That's fine with me, baby.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
if you're going to tell
let's
me I'm
go.
using you, cool, let's get it. Just
I'm
be
like,
upfront
as
with
you
it.
should. You are smart. Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's
But
use
don't be
each other.
sneaky about
But don't be
it.
sneaky. Be like
Yeah.
Smance.
Yeah. Be like Sans. I love it. Because, I've had friends that were just pretty annoying about it. I'm like, dude,
What's
Come
really
on,
funny
man.
and cute is that Daryl for years has been like pro like helping himself, mental health and his physical health, and he's like, guys, we gotta learn how to meditate and breathe like Wim Hof and do all these things. And at first, my Massachusetts bros were like, yeah, okay.
yeah, I'm like,
LA
shut
hip-
the fuck up,
He was our
dude.
LA hippie boy. I was like,
Shut up.
Yes, he's LA hippie. And now Ryan's like, I did the cold plunge, I did my Wim Hof, I did my breathing, my meditation. And he's like, bro, I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. He's like, if I showed you this Ryan today 2 years ago, you'd be like, fuck that guy.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
what a nerd.
Yeah. He's like, now he's fasting sometimes. And Daryl's like, I've been fasting for years. And they laughed at me.
Yeah. No, I'm in this AA and I'm
He was ahead of
sitting
the
there. I'm
game.
like, yeah, dude, I don't
He
know.
was even like,
4 years ago, I would have told the guy I am now to go fuck himself because I'm just like, I would have hated this guy, just fit, sober guy, just happy. Like, fuck that guy. But yeah, it turns out the alcohol was not an antidepressant for me. It was just a depressant, and I overdid it for sure.
he also
And then,
like
yeah,
refused therapy to an
Yeah,
aggressive.
but getting that out of the equation, a little bit of trauma therapy, and I feel great.
Did you do the thing where they, what's the, is that the,
EMDR.
Have you done
that?
that?
I held it in the. There's like things you could hold. There's multiple ways. You could put the headphones on and it goes beep, beep, beep. But it just gets your brain focuses. So she was saying if you're having a full meltdown, you just do this.
to get back into your body,
Yeah.
while
tap your shoulders.
do
and
this
hug
Just
yourself.
while doing the EMDR? Or
No,
just
the EMDR is you pick either the headphones or holding on to
full
a
meltdown
gizmo.
is just like a tool to use at the home. or
Yeah,
something?
she's like, that's why this
Yeah.
feels good if
Yeah.
you just do
The only tools
because
I've
it's getting
seen,
it
like,
so it like
work,
vibrates. It vibrates and then she's
rubbing
just
yourself,
like
petting
yeah.
yourself.
Well, this spot right here is
That's a good one.
Is
chakra.
yeah, and it releases a chemical in your brain.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
So that's why like when
Rubbing
people
your
are
chest in a
nervous-
circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I forget what it was called.
I
but
sing
yeah.
for
But yeah.
some reason when I sing all the time. No, like when
Fa la 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 la.
if we would go onto like red carpets, I'd be singing in the car like, oh no,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But the only thing I've seen like work is biting into a lemon when you're like having full
Yeah.
panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just you have to like get your brain like
Switch up your
distracted.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then,
really
that's
good
a
one.
good one.
That's
And
a good
then
one.
Naming shit when it's really hard, being like, "There's a lamp. There's
There,
a hat."
yeah, that
to bring
brings you
yourself
present.
back.
Present.
There's
yeah.
a lamp. What do I smell? What do I see?
Yeah.
What do I touch?
That's really at the end of the day, all I've been doing is just being way more present.
Yeah.
On my
Yeah,
day
that's
to
a
day.
hard thing.
Yeah, but the
Especially when we're,
EMDR is
like-
cool because it's just vibrating in your hands and it left and right it vibrates
it's
and
like
then you
one,
just
two.
yeah
I really wanna
one,
try
two,
that.
buckle my shit
Yeah.
and then you it sucks because then you got to focus back on the thing that happened to you the experience you describe it to the therapist then they're asking you more questions now then your brain goes to
That
other
scares me.
other
That
moments
scares me,
then
though.
all of a sudden I'm like 12 years old and I'm somewhere else. And
he's good at that shit.
And
I
I'm
can't do
reliving other stuff, and I go, holy fuck, I forgot about this. Ooh, I forgot about that.
Really?
And then I'm having a conversation with my teacher, and he's like, "It's okay, Ryan. You're okay. You made it. Everything's fine."
I can't.
And I'm like,
space
"Damn,
travel like that.
"Oh,
I
get me
can't.
out! Get
He's
me
so
out!"
sensitive and soft. I swear, some days he'll be like, I had the worst nightmares of my life, or something crazy happened to me emotionally, and then Daryl will be like, "It was a full moon last night," and I'm like, "Yo."
Daryl says
sensey,
the moon
bro.
gets me. I don't
He
know.
can sense
Yeah.
shit.
Full moon.
Daryl's like,
Mercury's been
retrograde.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just saying something crazy happened. There's like 6 of those, and I was like, Ryan, my little sensey boy.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that one kind of scares me, but I
It
do
worked.
think it's a good thing to do for sure. Is the EMDR. I think that's next up on my
Yeah,
list.
it's 5 sessions, an
Yeah.
hour each.
Yeah, that's probably next up on my list. But
I just love that our generation is like finally like, yo, we need help, you know? Because
yeah,
clearly our parents and their parents were riddled with all this and said nothing about it and just ate it forever. And now it's
because it wasn't cool, it wasn't accepted back in the day, right?
Yeah,
like it was
and
like
now,
it was
like-
looked at as weak.
and now I try to be like, Mom, what about therapy? Like, mine was so good. And she's like, I know it's wrong. I'm not going to go talk about it. You know, they're so like,
Well, it's trauma
it's
version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My therapist is like, well, imagine asking someone with a big, heavy box of trauma, like, you want to open this up?
Yeah.
Like, you want to get into
Let's
this?
go through this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
No,
oh,
I'm
I
good.
get it. Yeah. She'll
I
probably
just-
say no.
Yeah,
It's
I just
coping.
always
It's coping.
But I'm
watched.
like, do it.
I always watched Celebrity Rehab, and I was like, I just know one day I'm gonna have a conversation with Dr. Drew, and then we did on this podcast. And he was like, Ryan, go get therapy. I was like, okay, now I will, because she was begging me all the time.
Every day.
Yeah.
We started this podcast when he got sober. And you can
Wow.
watch
Yeah.
him.
Nightmare,
Nightmare.
fucking nightmare.
But and I
Hated
was like, try therapy. And as soon as he said it, he was like, okay.
But
doctor.
Dr. Drew also said, no, you're supposed to wait 6 months to a year after you sober up for your brain to kind of like level itself
Do
out
you
before
smoke
you start
pots?
therapy.
Yes.
How do you smoke pots with anxiety?
The Zoloft really helped that out. Let me tell you, I wasn't smoking pots when I wasn't on Zoloft, and then like I was like 2 months off. Like I was really messing with me, and I had been smoking weed every day for like 16 years. Like since I was 16, 17, I smoked weed. I wasn't a big drinker. I didn't do a lot of other stuff. Did a little stuff when I grew up in high school, but yeah, then I'm back on Zoloft, and it kind of was just like, oh, you can smoke
I
weed again.
swear, like a lot of my anxiety, besides like being famous really fast, was because one time I ate too much edibles and I broke my brain. You know, like
That'll happen.
And I was high for like 5 days.
Yeah,
And
you
I
don't
was
want to do
like-
that.
I did that on accident. It was an
Mhm.
accident,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I never went back. I couldn't get my brain back, and that's when I explained that to every doctor I found, and then they were like, "Oh, your chemicals are really off, and like we'll help with these antidepressants." And I was like, "Great,
Oh, really?
yeah," and it fixed it. It finally fixed it, and I never looked back.
Very cool.
Yeah.
that's
But
awesome.
I asked Snoop Dogg, I was like, "Yo, dude, you ever like smoke too much?" He was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
spooky," and I was
Yeah.
like, "What do you do to get back?" And he's like, "Slow." I was like, "What?"
That's what I always said. It's like
Nice
people are like,
and
oh,
slow,
it gives
baby.
it gives me anxiety. It's like, yeah, it's called being high.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is.
But
And
I
it's
used
like,
to have fun high.
but
Yeah,
you
it
gotta
used to be
power
fun.
through it. You
It
just
used to-
power through
It
it.
used to make me black out
Yeah,
that I
it-
was famous, and I'd be on my phone and I'd be like doom scrolling, and then I was like, "What? I'm on the Today Show." Like I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, I forgot. Oh no!" And then I'd throw my phone away and do puzzles.
It
Yeah.
can make you very aware. It can make you
Yeah,
very
very
aware
aware.
in the present, and that does freak people out.
And
Edibles
ever
are
since
like
then,
that.
I can't go
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Edibles are like that. I don't really do edibles anymore.
It made me scared of like Tylenol PM. I was like, "Am I breathing?"
Yeah, this
I
is
could do it
done.
now. I could do Tylenol PM, but at first, that's how.
I can't do
rocked I
melatonin now.
was.
I can't do
Yeah,
melatonin
yeah,
now.
I'm like, I'm gonna die.
It's the same thing. I
tonight.
wake up an hour after taking melatonin, like I'm panicking. I'm gonna die.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. I can't do that.
Oh.
But smoking weed is fine.
Yeah.
I think in the coming months and years, I have been like entertaining the idea of being sober, but it's never really become a problem. But I will say I listen to like some of these podcasts that John Mulaney has been doing,
Yeah.
and
He's a king.
and I was like, I'm like, oh, I can relate to how he approached substances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of been
Like how he used or why he used them.
why and how and like how he was able to balance everything of like
Yeah.
balancing. I had the perfect amount of Xanax and the perfect amount of
I've never been
Adderall,
there,
and it was like
that's math to me. You gotta
but
be smart.
that's how I've operated my whole
Wow.
life. I've never had any pill problems, but I've been able to take Xanax and do like a set or something, or like I've always been able to play with these things.
That's also was great for me. I couldn't do work. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't function. It'd be like we would call them couch days, where I have a day off. I'm gonna lay on the couch, eat edibles, and not get up unless I have to pee so bad or poop or eat, and that's it. And those are the best days of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan was so functional.
That's the thing.
Always showed up on time. He never was late. Like my fucking band members would miss a flight. And I was like, you scumbuckets, my brother's here and he's puking. Like, get up. Like, he wouldn't puke. He was
Show
never,
up.
he's never a problem. He would
Ryan
show
just
up.
goes,
He'd be
show up,
fucked
baby.
up, like in the airport, but he
Yeah.
was like giggly. And me and mom were like, it's fun.
yeah,
You know?
and that's where it gets dangerous.
That's
Right.
yeah.
where
I didn't realize
that's
that
where you should
was
be like,
danger.
this guy's got a problem.
so that's
He even sat us down and was like, hey, last night I got drugged in a K-hole.
Well, no,
And, like,
well, yeah, I show up to work. I'm ready to go. I'm like, by the way, guys, got mugged.
like, should have died in
Got
the UK.
put into a K-hole and robbed.
Woke up
and,
in an alley.
And then we did work, got it done, got the pics, and then we go out to dinner. I'm like, guys, I think this is it. I think that's a wrap. My days are done.
And
That was it,
literally,
huh?
me and my
It's fucking
mom-
scary waking up in an alley in London. And you're like, that wasn't a dream, and I'm alive, thank God. Because I've seen videos of people just getting stabbed.
yeah, and you're
robbed.
dead.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Teledoc.
Teledoc. You've heard us talk about Teledoc before, and it's because we are huge, huge fans.
Yeah, I can't believe this didn't exist for my entire life. It's just so brilliant. Anytime
So
you
clutch.
need a doctor at 3 a.m, you got cramps and you're confused about them, you can reach out to a doctor.
Seeing a doctor these days, it's incredibly time-consuming.
Mm-hmm.
There's the struggle of booking, then sometimes the closest appointment is still months away, and then, of
Mhm.
course, you wait even more once you get to their office.
Ugh,
But
hours.
Teledoc is healthcare on your time.
Mm-hmm. Period.
Teledoc Primary 360 is just all around a better way to approach your health. Teledoc Primary 360 can connect you with a board-certified doctor who will get to know you and provide whole-person care. This includes everything from advice to prescriptions and even mental health support and referrals.
That's so nice. I need that, especially being a pregnant woman. Oh my God, I'm on my second pregnancy. I wish I had this one. On my first one, Teledoc, we love you. We need you.
Download the app to get started today or go online to register or schedule your Primary 360 visit at teledochealth.com/360. That's TELADOC health.com/360.
Thank you, Teledoc. We love you. And then we're eating sushi, and it's me, my mom, and him, and we're like, get a white wine.
Yeah, just get a glass of wine,
drink.
relax. I'm like,
My mom doesn't drink or do anything. She's like, you're fine, baby boy. You don't have a
help
problem."
me!
I was like, no, you're good, bro. Like, I was like, drink with me. Come on.
Yeah.
God, I don't want to drink alone. I'm like,
Yeah,
Ryan.
remember that
What am I
dinner?
thinking?
That was me saying help.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well.
Nothing a glass of
glass of-
Sauvignon Blanc can
Yeah,
fix.
come on, it's on me, dude. And
Yeah.
Megan's buying. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's just get a bottle of sake, dude. I'll be fine, you know?
We also had the best
Um,
times, like, drinking through the first class flights.
Oh my
or I'd
God.
be like,
There's
I
nothing
would
better
go
than
up to
business
him.
class.
I'd
It
go
is
up to him like
unbelievable.
Bert flew me for like pretty much the first time, first class, like recently.
It
on a
fucks your
trip.
life up.
It ruined me for life. And
Yeah,
I was like,
you're
I'll
fucked.
never be able to do this.
You
I just got free flights and spent basically out of my own pocket
Yeah.
the cost of the flights to upgrade
Yeah.
for first, because I was like, I'm not going to the back of the fucking plane
No,
anymore.
it's over for you.
I'll
now.
be poor, but I'm sitting in this
Yeah.
front
Yeah.
of this fucking
It's
plane.
worth it
And I'd
every
go-
time.
Oh, it's so worth
It's
it.
insane.
Oh,
I'd go up to him with those Kiva edibles, and I'd be like, pop this. And he'd go, oh, no.
You're just
And
like,
then I'm just drinking all the wine on the flight just to balance out. I was like, lady, just keep filling this up because I need to level some things out here.
He's
I'm having a full blown
yeah,
panic
you're trying
attack.
to find that perfect concoction
and
of
I find it.
substances.
Yeah. Takes a bottle of red to go with that
We
little
were
Kiva
like
bean.
24 or like 23.
22.
Yeah, you get
22, yeah, flying
Yeah.
back from
We were
Berlin,
babies.
First class.
private jet on that one.
Right.
Well,
And
that-
she
I
goes,
said, I'm
she
not
goes,
going unless it's a private
Yeah.
jet.
Oh,
She
I
goes-
said,
That's gonna
how
fuck
bad do
me
they
up.
Yeah.
I said, how bad do they want me?
Yeah.
I go, let me get another beer. She goes, Ryan, you have drank every beer that's on this flight.
She literally was like,
And then
"Sir,
she tucks
there's
me
no
into bed.
more."
I was like, this is the dream.
I was like, is that bad that he finished all the alcohol in here? Because
On the private.
Yeah.
But like,
Single-handedly.
when in Rome, you
When-
know?
That's
in
what we
Rome.
were doing.
What am I gonna
dude.
fucking do my math homework on this
I
private
felt
jet?
like I was split into two people, and he was the rock star that was partying for me
Yes.
Right. I had to drink for 2.
for all my
Yes.
accomplishments. And
Yes.
I
I was
was
like,
like,
dude,
oh,
we're
it's good. I won't be
celebrating.
hungover. I can sing at the show, and I'll watch how fun that is.
Yeah, you could be like, oh, this is what it could be like.
That's awesome for him.
And then it ends on the bathroom floor in a
used
puddle
to
of
have, like,
blood.
systems if we went to like an after party at the Grammys, they'd pass out shots, and I'd be like, and he would take them for me. I'd pass them around.
You're the shot taker.
He would know too. He'd be like,
That's how I am
it'd be
on tour
fun.
with Bert. I'm the weed guy. So it's like, you
Oh,
hand
yeah,
him a
yeah.
joint, that's me. I'll test that one out.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna get high for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
he's kind of particular, I feel, Bert,
are
with
you
weed.
scared of all this fucking wait, what's the thing killing people?
The fentanyl, it's not really
It's not.
in the weed, at
In the-
least here.
Oh,
There was a
I'm looking for a fentanyl guy, to be honest. I'm ready.
No,
You know?
no, dude, it's everywhere.
He just goes, "I'm ready."
scared.
I can balance it, you know?
No, you can't.
No, I can see fentanyl
Oh, you
in
can
weed.
see it.
In weed. You
I
know?
Well, no,
hear
there was a
people-
town in Massachusetts like a couple months ago, and the cops like, this fucking fentanyl and this fucking weed. But you guys got to stop.
yeah,
I
but
think
that's
it's the
fucking
street-
Massachusetts.
Right.
They've been doing fentanyl
They
since.
love their
I know.
perks.
They've
and all
been
the
doing
pills
opiates
and
since-
The opiates are big there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get opiates out in California.
No,
It's not a
it's
thing.
different.
I
Yeah.
saw. Yeah, I just saw a mom that was like, my daughter ordered a joint, and like it got like someone delivered it to her, like a drug deal or whatever, at her house, and it was just one single joint, and the amount of fentanyl could kill 3 people. And just,
In the joint?
yeah,
Where did you see this?
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like that's
Yeah,
cap.
she always says
That's
Yeah,
cap. Why would
someone
this
said.
mom lie?
Someone said.
That's cap. That's the fentanyl in the joints is the new razor blades and Halloween candy.
Right,
That
right,
shit never happened. It was
Okay.
it never was a thing.
I remember being a kid and being like, we can't go trick or treating.
Yeah,
There's
but
razor
that
blades
that
in the
was
can.
never a thing. That's fentanyl and weed, bro. Like there's no fucking fentanyl. There's fentanyl and cocaine.
Cocaine
I'm not doing
and
that.
Xanax.
Yeah, I will
Oh,
not
that's
do
what
any
they
of that.
are.
I will
Yeah.
not do any of that.
Yeah.
I will not do any of that. But
Yeah, I know people that are like, oh, I just got a fentanyl kit. I'm like, if
Oh,
it's getting
to
to the point
test
where you're
it.
testing your cocaine,
Mhm.
you should
Yeah,
probably
they're
not do
making you
cocaine.
probably like not do
Testers.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Also, you're 38.
Yeah, yeah. You have a wife and kid.
That
like-
was the only thing that was in Ryan that I appreciate so much is he goes, I'm almost 30. Like
Yeah.
the fact that he had that concept of I'm almost 30. Like let me grow up.
But
was his saving
there was,
grace.
yeah. I mean, it was always in the back of my mind though, because I would be going out all the time. I'm like, I'm really sick of all these fucking people. I'm pretty much done. So in my mind, I was like, by the time I'm 30, at 30, I'll quit. At
Do
30,
you
I'll
like
quit.
partying out here?
Just jumpstart.
I don't
Do
party.
you go to the clubs?
No, I don't party. I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm a old
We're
man.
too anxiety for that.
I would much rather when I was partying, it was like I'm gonna go do cocaine in my bedroom all night and just burn CDs onto my laptop and just sit there and listen to music for 6 hours alone doing cocaine by myself. In no way do I want to go out to the fucking party
Yeah,
and
no.
socialize.
That was
no,
him
thank
though.
you.
He could do it. He could
That's
be in any
I
situation.
see it. He's an
I
outgoing
went out with him.
person.
Yeah.
We talked about this the other day. I went out with him one time and we went to this club and then the after party was some rich hotel room and then they were just doing blow and I was like, is this it?
Mhm.
Like this is the fun after party?
That's how
Like,
but that's
when we go to
yeah.
bed?
It's supposed to be the
pit stop?
it's the pit stop. Then the
it was
after
like
party.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, well, it starts at like 6 a.m. Then you go to this house and they're
Yeah.
like, we party here for 3 days, and you're like, oh, this is spooky.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
like
just-
the ticket entrance is to
Yeah.
be up 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's not me.
I'll
I'm not that
die,
guy.
dude.
I'm not that
I
guy.
can't pull an all-nighter sober.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna be
Oh, I
sick.
can pull an all-nighter. But at 38 years old, or what am I, 30, 37? Like, dude, I'm not doing cocaine.
No,
You're
no, no.
37?
I'm 37.
Bro, you
36.
You look 25.
Thanks, homie. Appreciate that.
Wow,
I'm
what's
trying
your
to keep on
skin
that.
routine,
No, are you kidding me?
dude?
I look like shit on skin. That's why I'm going to skin
No.
laundry. Trying to get them laser
Skin
facials.
laundry,
The laser
dude.
facial.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna party. Like at 38, like I look at people doing cocaine. It's like, bro, just fucking take a half Adderall. That like do it. Be a grown up.
Oh yeah, or just
Big,
like
big boy.
chill. You
Yeah,
know?
or just
It
not.
He
hurts.
has more wrinkles than you. What's that? The sun? Do you not
The
like
sun.
the
I
sun?
love the sun.
I don't do the sun.
I don't do the sun.
I
Look
don't
how
do the
fresh
sun.
He looks,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I go inside.
It's the crow's feet for
I'm
me.
not- I'm
It's
boy.
because I
not-
smile all the time.
I'm not
Uh-huh.
hiking.
Yeah, through leather.
Yeah.
Through leather face, bro.
Bro,
Lives
it's
in
not-
the sun. He'll be like out there burning alive, and I'm like, "Did you put sunscreen on?" He's like,
Yeah.
And
Just
I
a
just
thumbs
did.
up.
No.
Lies.
Are you a base burn
I was
guy?
like, bro, I'm not paying
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
skin.
Gotta get a base burn.
You gotta get that base burn,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
Yeah.
red for like 3 days and then it's tan.
Skin cancer.
And Pepe today said, he's like, oh, your skin
No,
looks nice and tan.
Yeah,
That
see, like
thing's
I
in
was
love with you.
burned 2 days ago. Within and it's just like now I got this nice tan.
Yeah.
All of Italian skin, you know.
I know I'm just not Italian. It's
I just
unfortunate.
don't want to age anymore. I'm good right here. I want to freeze.
You
here.
have gorgeous skin, Megan.
Thank you.
Okay,
It
we took that
Cosmetics.
selfie and like it was like, what the
He was like, "Whoa, you know what you're doing." I was like, "Yeah, I fucking know how to
It's a
take
fucking
picture."
Instagram filter, dude.
There was also a filter.
Yeah, but also that filter didn't look like me. It didn't do anything for me.
He goes, "Am I looking the wrong place?" I was like, "You look fine."
It's
Check out the
hard.
thumbnail.
Selfies are hard, dude.
I'll do it.
Okay, what's your? So you're 37.
Yeah.
Do you? This is what I ask Ryan every day, and I'm gonna stop soon. Do you ever plan? What's your plan in the future? Are you married?
Not married.
You want babies?
I don't know if I want babies. I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not like looking for them. I'm 37 and I'm just
I
getting,
love how he said them.
like
There's
I'm
multiple.
just getting to a point now where I'm able to support myself comfortably. So I want to I feel like if I did have babies it would make me work a little harder like in that aspect. But 5-year plan, like, $3 million starter home in LA. Rent that out, move to New York. Then it's get buy that studio, that $5 million studio, rent that out, buy a house in Maui, move to
Where
Hawaii.
are you gonna live
Move
when
to
you rent all
Hawaii.
these things out? Do you surf?
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
But
I
golf.
just want
There's
a
plenty
sweet
of golf.
video game set up
Yeah.
with a
Golf.
beach behind me,
Oh, that's
sick.
nice. You're a beach guy.
Oh, I love it.
I could live my whole life without seeing the beach again.
Why?
I don't like it.
She's bad at the
It
beach.
smells. It's cold.
Cold? Are you
There's
a
there's creatures in the water. We don't
She
know what's
hates
in
the
there.
ocean.
winter people? Like
Huh?
snow? You like snow?
I
like
just
snow.
got him into the ski world. I was like,
I took him to
everything I
Tahoe.
like, I'm like, all I gotta do is get Daryl to like this, and we'll be good to go.
And like,
Dude,
I bought Daryl some nice ass motherfucking clubs for
Yeah.
his birthday.
dude, he got the true spec fitting.
He's gone twice.
Golf twice.
That's unfortunate.
And like, it's not even my fault. I'm usually like, stay home, I miss you. But
Mm-hmm.
he came home last time and was like, honestly, I just missed you the whole time. And I was like, baby, I love you.
That hurts me. That hurts me.
I might, you know what? I could just bring his golf bag out next time we play,
Yeah,
so
you
you can
just
play
use
with
that.
those.
Are
pretty
they
nice.
good?
Yeah,
They're good
in
clubs?
here.
Yeah.
They're somewhere.
I'm
I'll
gonna
show
go.
you.
I'm gonna peep them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
okay.
the plan.
He's gonna
I just want to get to a place where I want my own home base, and I want to keep touring. I want to keep doing shows. I love LA, but I want to be able to just like do comedy everywhere, see these people that meet these fans on Twitch. Because I'm streaming, and the great thing about touring Europe is like I'm meeting fans that have been watching me every day for 3 years, and now I get to see them in
that's sweet.
person.
Yeah, that's
And
a
it's
good
so
one.
cool. Like that's what I want. I want to be able to like touch all these people like through the internet. Pause, but like
What? Pause?
He said touch people.
through the internet, but like like touch their hearts and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
go see them in person
And then touch him.
and touch them for real.
You like
grab
hugs?
them by the back of their fucking head and bring them into my chest
To
Just-
embrace.
and just
Embrace.
and that's me.
I mean, yeah.
We love hugging.
We love her.
Even
love
though we
it.
get
I'm
we
a
get
hug.
yelled at because
Before-
everyone has germs and there's
Mhm.
sickness, but
I
it's
know,
you love a hug.
dude. I mean, before COVID, my
Yeah.
fans give
Embraced.
the best hugs.
Yeah, I'm a
And they would
touchy
always
guy.
say, I give a good hug. And I was like, thank you
I
so
mean, you
much."
gave a great hug
I did with my big
immediately.
ass belly.
Yeah, with that big old belly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're twins.
With 7 kids in there.
5 weeks from today. This fucker's coming out, and I can't wait. So that's what you're working on.
Yes, I'm
You're
working
working
on. I have a very fun like golf podcast. That's like golf and comedy called Country Club Adjacent.
Love it.
So we do a bunch of golf content through YouTube, but it's like fun golf. trying to get people that like a lot of people that watch the content. They're like, I don't even golf, but I love this stuff. I don't even watch golf, but I'll listen to the podcast. And then we're getting people to golf that would never even want to. So that's cool.
I need to listen to that then.
Yeah, country club
'cause I have
adjacent.
no interest.
It's not about golf. It's honestly a therapy podcast, if I'm being honest.
Hell yeah,
we have
that's what
talked
we're
about
doing.
therapy and equity on that podcast than any other podcast.
This is my family therapy by force. He
Yeah.
doesn't know it yet. though.
Yeah. So that the Twitch, growing the Twitch channel, I love it. I love playing video games.
Are you good at them?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like you're better than.
like
Do you want to see us fight on Twitch?
Yeah.
oh, me and Ryan are very similar in the fact that
In the
we're
skill?
passionate people.
Okay.
Passion.
I'm so much better than Ryan.
Okay.
But
that
like
makes
he
sense.
could hang, you know?
Let's see. This is you
Yeah.
fighting.
So 8 squads left. Really, all you need to do at this point, it's a battle royale, Megan. Okay.
What's this one called?
Apex Legends.
Apex.
And there's a lot of other teams of 3, trying to get to kill you and get to the end of the game.
So it's like Halo.
And the circle's getting smaller, kind of like Halo
Kind of like
Miss
Halo.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
last
And what
game I
Mark
played.
likes to do is fight teams by himself. So
That,
here we go. Let's
don't
take a look.
gaslight me right now.
Team behind us.
Yeah, I'm going over to you.
Absolutely.
There he is
ripped.
to the left.
Yeah, fighting. What are you doing? Running in the middle of
He
nowhere.
runs a lot.
Yeah, like what are you even doing here, Ryan?
What I'm trying to
nobody
do,
there.
You're not doing nothing.
he gets up top. He
the
get.
kill
Fuck, I
feed.
knocked the horizon up top.
I knocked
Look
the
at the kill
horizon up
feed.
top.
Whiff. Oh, good shot.
Bang is one.
Wow. If you're listening to this, I'm so sorry.
We're gonna argue now.
No, that was bad. That was bad, bro.
What do you mean?
Why are you going up there without saying anything and just dying? We're in the end game. All we have to do is stick
Damage
together.
check, by the
There's
way.
8 squads left. You just go up to the
Kill
roof
check,
and
damage
die,
check.
and then we go out there to follow you and
Look at his
die, of
veins
course,
popping.
naturally.
Wait.
I just okay. Are we playing pubs or ranked? What are we doing? Talk to me, bro.
I went up in the ranks.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a
And
minute.
then Mark.
That was you fighting? That's it?
No. That's
no.
one of them.
No.
No. Mark.
That was me approaching a toxic situation very gently.
Backing up. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What happens is though he has a movement character. He's getting high ground. I can't get up there unless I throw my stupid little bracelet
Yeah,
up there.
yeah.
I don't have time, so I got to climb up there.
Yeah.
And we're playing with a guy who just doesn't play.
Yeah,
At all.
I mean,
Lift God
just-
is just terrible.
just a
at the game.
robot.
Just a robot.
Great guy. Very talented photographer and videographer. But
So that's
a
just,
robot in this game.
That's us warming up, and then I get a little spicy here. I think.
I just like
got
breaking
him
people, and then I like
cracked.
look.
Dude.
I'm like breaking people. I look to my fucking left,
I'm
and I
gearing
just
up.
like got 2 people behind me, like tentative. Fucking swing on someone, Christ.
Why would I swing when we have the high ground? And you're like, let's just
I
leave
hear
the
him
high
from my
ground.
house.
I'm dropping down. All I hear you say playing this game, I'm dropping down. Why?
Because I want the fucking KP.
Just be patient. The game is called patience. You know they're gonna pop a bat.
No, it's called Apex Legend. I'm a fucking legend. I'm swinging.
See how calm he is when he fights?
Nah, that's not true. I'm very loud. I was
Yeah.
reserved when I'm not streaming. I feel like I yelled at you last night though.
I
Somewhere.
know I couldn't fucking find it.
Yeah, I definitely raised
I
my
just
voice.
found me yelling at Mark, and Mark, being calm, cool, and collected, but he was
How
not
did
streaming.
your
But if,
vocal cords not explode?
I have no
Oh.
My
idea, but
therapist-
I
no, but
constantly.
you know what that is? That's you releasing your anger and stress.
That's what I tell people on my Twitch. If you want to see me on Twitch or TikTok Live, I
It's
am
so
just
good for you.
I'm letting out anger on a video game. That's why I think the benefit of
Yeah.
video games are people kind of hate on them, but
That's so
you can
good.
express all your anger out on this silly
My
little game. And then if you have
therapist-
good friends like Mark who know it's just a game and don't get too upset.
And we can yell at,
Yeah.
scream at each
Yeah.
other, right? And no, it's for a bit, obviously.
Right.
But it's also like I'm not yelling at you.
No.
Yeah, you're lovers.
Yeah.
And there's
Obviously.
there's
I-
passion for each other and the game, and
My
then you got
therapist just said to me like, "How do you release your anger?" And I was like, "Hello, I eat. I don't know. I don't know what I do."
we could start going to. Someone told me to go to smash rooms where you just break shit.
smash rooms. That's what
Yeah,
I want
that
to do.
sounds
She
good.
was like, can you scream for me?" And I was like, "No, my vocal cords are way too sensitive. This is my baby. This is my instrument." And then she's like, "Well, what do you do?" And I was like, "I pick the skin off
That's
of my
not good.
fingers."
That's
and she's
not
like,
good.
"Okay."
Yeah, she doesn't really have any like hobbies
I don't
other than
have
like
a
arts and
release,
crafts,
you
and then
know?
her hobby is her job. She loves to write music, and that's
I mean,
which is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but you need
I
like
need something.
all my
Yeah.
hobbies are kind of my jobs too now, which I think
Yeah.
with creatives that's how it ends up.
She also asked me, it must be a creative thing, because she's like, "What gives you serotonin?" And I was like, What do you mean?
Your
Like,
work.
what's your thing that you do for yourself that makes you happy?" And I was like, when I get a song done and I'm like, listen to this. She's
But it's
like,
work.
okay, but what if it's like, she's like, let's find hobbies or something. And I was like, God, I have to like find
A release.
my life. I have to find my outside life.
That's what I'm trying to
bizarre.
I'm trying to add surfing again to be like my escape from everything. It's just
I
me
hate that. I
surfing.
think the shark's going to get him.
Yeah, but then within 6 months, your ass gonna be posting surfing reels, trying to get like a
Surf
surf
YouTube
deal.
channel,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just how
He would
creatives
love
work.
that.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm always
Just
trying
making
to,
TikToks like ready for the day, and I have someone send me a board. And be
Daryl
like, this is the new board I
posted-
got. Yeah.
Bro, also, my husband's one of those where he's like, this is my new thing, and I am 100% all in right here, right now.
yeah.
This is it. He wants to be a pickleball star. And he,
Oh, I see the court being.
he fucking posted his racket, and he's like, babe, I'm a star. USA Pickleball, the Instagram account.
Followed
He
him?
reposted me.
Yeah. It's so
They want to send
funny.
me shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
you're a star, baby.
That's how creatives work. Like, but you
Yeah.
have to somehow find something that like just releases that stress without any sort of monetization behind it, so you can actually be present. I think, you know.
Do you have one?
The
Video games.
the video games. I skateboard. I don't do anything. I used to
You're a
be.
boarder.
Yeah, so that used to be my thing. That I was trying to monetize back in the day before comedy. But I mean, honestly, comedy is great though. Like for that release too, because I'm yelling on stage about things that are making me upset and getting laughs.
my gears.
Yeah, just damn airplane food.
Bert flies me fucking first class. I can never fly again.
Ruined.
And so like that, but I'm not. I do a lot. Golf, physical activities.
Take them off, put them on.
Yeah, physical activities. That's what I'm working on with Marissa too. My girlfriend, like, she's golfing
Shout
now,
out to
and
Marissa, we love
and
you.
she is just like, I see it. I see the release happen after those, and she doesn't have anything else besides like school and work. And it's like, you gotta fucking do something.
Yeah, we all
You
need
gotta yell at your
hobbies.
friends over the internet.
And
Yeah.
the most common question I get in interviews is like, "What do you do for fun?" I'm like, "What?"
We don't have fun.
It's like,
So fun.
I make babies and then more babies. Yeah. I'm gonna figure it out though.
This is great. I
This
think
is
we crushed
great.
it.
Did we
yeah,
do it? Oh,
we crushed it.
Smothered. I love you.
Thank you,
Yeah, you're
Megan.
the
I
shit.
love
Our
you
new
too.
favorite
Thank
person.
you. I love you too,
You
Ryan.
can
Thank
come over
you.
whenever you
well.
want. Pizza Fridays are every Friday. Please show up.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
I'm a big pizza guy.
Oh,
Looking like
we're
this.
the top pizza guys. Super Mario.
wait, what pizza? What's the pizza?
Lucky's.
Lucky's, yeah.
Ooh,
You
that's
know
a
that
good one.
shit?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
I know that
that's a
shit.
good
I'm a Lucky's fan. I'm a Prime fan. I got a lot of fans.
They're Prime
Yeah,
boys.
I like Prime.
I don't
Yeah.
like the.
No one
I
else
don't
likes
like
it.
the squares.
Gorilla Pies too. Shout out my homie
Gorilla
at
Pies.
Gorilla Pies
I've
in
never heard of
Burbank.
that.
Very good.
I want to
Yeah.
check that one out.
Very
will
good.
you
Where can they find you?
Yeah, will you talk about yourself?
Yeah, Instagram, Mark_Smalls. Twitch.tv streaming every day at twitch.tv/Mark
You
Smalls
stream
live.
every day?
If I'm home, I'm streaming. But like, yeah, I'm trying to. And then, yeah, just follow me on Instagram.
TikTok.
I don't do it. I have one,
Ooh.
but I don't do it.
do
We gotta
it.
get you on the
I
You have
got.
to
I
be
gotta pay someone.
verified.
I gotta pay someone to.
It's hard, right?
I just don't.
It's like a job.
Yeah, and I have so many other jobs
Yeah.
right now. It's like I can't worry about another social media platform to post reels
It's
on.
tough.
and
I'll
shit.
be like out of this world trying to make sure that everything's perfect on the post because you can't edit it. And Daryl's like, "Babe, what are we doing for dinner?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"Almost done with
mhm.
this post." Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Instagram's the main thing right now, doing stories and all that. So follow me.
Get on Snapchat. People are crushing on there.
Snap- Snapchat is
I use Snapchat for the camera.
It's
Yeah.
a good camera. And
a
then
good
just
camera.
press
Yeah.
post. Post it to my story. to everything.
Thanks for having me, y'all. I had a
We
great
love
time.
you.
Thanks for doing
Thanks
this,
for
man.
joining us.
Yeah, and I'm on TikTok live now as well. TikTok and Twitch.
And I'm
we
giving
do,
birth in 5 weeks.
Hell yeah.
So you
And
might see more Daryl than me.
We start a little Working On a Pod after show Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time.
I'll
Tune
join
in.
someday.
TikTok and Twitch. Megan might
I'm
show up.
always in the comments.
Call in. Working on a hotline. We take your calls live. It's like a radio show.
But don't call
It's
about how
phenomenal.
to get a job. Call about like a crazy story. Aw.
It's just you can call about whatever. It's all good. All right. Thanks for listening, friends
Love
and
you.
family.
Bye, Uncle Steve.